Hi guys, it's Josh from TradingPriceAction.com. Today I'm bringing you the week ahead for the week of November 10th through the 15th. We have about 6 currency pairs that we're going to be looking at in the week ahead for this week. The first one, we're going to have 2 on the 4-hour charts. So the first one on the 4-hour chart is Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Now in this chart, we can see right here, prices are stuck within this box right here. As you can see, prices came down, touched, went back up, touched, went back down, touched right here, went back up, touched, and we see right here with the most recent bar, this bullish bar has broken through the top of this box right here and closed above it. Now, what we're looking for right now is, since we have a nice resistance zone right here, we're looking for prices to continue up to here, touch this resistance zone, print a bearish price action trade setup against this, rejecting this resistance zone, and then for price to continue down. Now we're looking for that because, as you can see, if we zoom out, this market right here is in a downtrend. You see down, up, down, up, down, and then we're going to look for a pullback right here, and then for it to continue down. So that's what we're looking for on the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar 4-hour chart. We just have a recent box of prices that is, with the last bars broken out. So we are now looking for prices to come up here, make it their way up to this resistance zone, form a bearish price action trade set rejecting this resistance zone, and then for us to get into the trade short. So that's what we're looking for on the Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar 4-hour chart. Now, if we go to the next 4-hour chart, it's going to be New Zealand dollar, US dollar on the 4-hour. Now, if we zoom out, we can see that this support zone right here that I've marked has been a very strong support zone since about September 17th right here on the 4-hour chart. I mean, as you can see, prices have little resistance throughout here, but then broke up, came down, touched it, shot back up, came down, touched it, shot back up, came down, slight touch right here, shot back up, prices came back down, and then all throughout here we have a couple wick touches right all throughout here, and then again prices are sitting right here on this support zone again. Prices have made their way back down and are retesting this support zone again. Now, what we're going to be looking for ideally is for prices to break through right here. Break through, come back up, retest the broken resistance turn support zone, or broken support turn resistance zone, and then look for a bearish price action trade setup to form to go short right here. That's what we're looking for. And as you can see over here, there's some wide open space right here. That's great to have all this space in here. That's fantastic. That's why we're looking to short instead of going long. We're not looking to go long off this because of all this right here. We see all this traffic that would interfere with our trade going long. That's why ideally we're looking to go short right here, since we have nothing in this area to interfere with our trade. Now if we zoom back in, we can see that we have a wick touch right here, and prices are getting close again. So in the next couple bars we should know if prices are going to stop here and continue to go back up, or if prices are going to break through. So we're going to be watching that major area of the chart of interest right here, as something's going to happen here. It's either going to bounce up or it's going to break through, and if it breaks through, that is when we're going to be looking to trade it. If it pulls back and retests this resistance zone, then we will go short. So just keep an eye out for that area on the chart on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar 4-hour chart. That's it for the 4-hour charts. Now we're going to go over to the daily charts, and there's going to be, or excuse me, there's 3 on the daily chart, not 4. So The first chart we're going to be looking at is a US dollar Swiss franc on the daily. Now, if we take a look, we see this major support and resistance zone right here. We can see that because we have multiple wick touches throughout here where prices respected this support zone, a touch here where it's respected, a couple touches through here where it's respected, and then right here it broke through. It flipped this support zone to resistance zone, and then now prices came down, touched it again right here, and fell down. Right here, prices have broke through this resistance zone with this last bullish bar. So we are now, this resistance zone has turned from resistance to support zone, and we're going to look for right here. Prices to go up a little bit and then retrace back down to the broken resistance turn support zone. Then we're going to look to go long. Right there. That's what we're going to be looking for in this trade. Since prices broke through this major support resistance zone right here, it looks like the trend is switched, and we are now looking to go long. So we're looking for a couple more bars up here, and then for it to come back down, test this support zone, and then we're going to look for a bullish price action trade setup to reject that support zone, and then we're going to look to go long. So that's it for the US dollar Swiss franc on the daily chart. What we're going to be looking for now is on the British pound US dollar chart. So on this chart, we see that we have this major support zone right here that's been respected one time, multiple times right here, and then again right here, and right here prices are coming back down onto this support zone, and we're going to be watching to see what it does. So if we zoom in just a little bit, we can see that this has been a well respected area on the chart. I mean, we see price come down, hit it, bounce off, come down, hit it, bounce off, come down, hit it, bounce off, and then it's looked like it's coming down again to hit it. But what we're ideally looking for, we're looking for prices to break through. We're looking for prices to break through this support zone right here, and then we're going to look for a retrace back up here, and then we're going to be looking for a bearish price action trade setup to form on this broken support turn resistance zone, and then we're going to look to short it right here. That's what we're ideally looking for. Now, I'm not really a big fan of looking to go long on this chart. As you can see, prices are stuck within this box right here, and if we go to long, it's still going to be stuck in this box with all this area to interfere with our trade. So that's why if prices break through and then come back and then go like this, it's not going to be within this box anymore. So it's going to basically be broken from a ranging market to a downtrend right here, and that is why we're going to be looking to trade this short, to get out of this ranging market and to get into a downtrend. So that's why I'm going to be looking to short this pair and not long it at this support zone. The last pair that we're going to be looking at is the Australian dollar US dollar on the daily chart. As you can tell, there's a main theme on the daily charts. The US dollar is within all three of these currency pairs, because the US dollar is pairs are all coming close to a strong support or resistance zone, and it's an area of interest that we should be watching on most of the US dollar pairs. But these three pairs that I have marked, the Australian dollar US dollar, British pound US dollar, and the US dollar Swiss franc, are all the ones that I'm going to be watching, since those have the best setups that could be forming. So, on to the Australian dollar US dollar. Again, we see we have a strong support and resistance zone, and prices are nearing it. So we have prices come all the way back here that respect it all the way through. I mean, we have wick touches here, a wick touch here, a touch here, and then right here prices get broken through the resistance zone, so that is now turned into a support zone, and then we have a couple more wick touches throughout here. Now over here we see prices are nearing this support zone, and this has two options I'm going to be watching for. I'm going to watch for prices to come just straight down and then bounce off this support zone if a bullish price action trade setup forms, rejecting this support zone. That's what I'm going to be looking for to go long in this trade. If prices come straight down, hit this support zone, form a bullish price action trade setup, I'm going to be looking to go long. Now, on the opposite, on the flip side of this, we could have prices come down and not bounce off this support zone, but burst right through the support zone, turn this support zone into a resistance zone. Now I want to look for prices to retrace back up, reject the new resistance zone with a bearish price action trade setup. If we see a bearish price action trade setup rejecting this broken support turn resistance zone, we're going to be looking to short this pair. As you can see, we almost have a new downtrend forming right here. So this would be a great place to get into the trend while it's still young, and we have plenty of pips to gain if this happens. So really, ideally, we're looking for it to break through and then come down. And as you can see, there's a bunch of space up here as well. But I'm also looking for it to bounce off right here. If that is an option, I'll be looking to trade that long as well. So really look for either options on this currency pair. Just gonna have to depend on what it does when prices reach this support zone right here. So that's it for the week ahead for November 10th through the 15th. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think of it. Leave a comment below. Let me know what charts you're looking at for the upcoming week, and if you agree with the charts I'm looking at. I love to hear what you guys have to say. I love hearing your guys' opinions or your predictions for the charts or your trades that you guys are taking. I love hearing all that, so let me know anything you guys are doing with that. So that's it for today's video. I'll be back tomorrow with Currency Spotlight. So until then, safe trading, and I'll talk to you guys soon.